What's up, fam? So today is day 3 and I'm about to go out here and check on the rabbit Lily and her kits and make sure that they're still okay. Yesterday, well, when she had them, she had 8, and then yesterday morning I came out on Sunday morning and one of them had died. So now we're at 7. So today is day 3 and we're going to check it, and I decided I'd do it as a vlog, okay? So here she is. Hey Lily, I forgot your treat. I'm gonna go run and get her treat and then we'll be right back. So in order to check her, I decided we better be giving her some romaine. I get so excited and happy when I go out to see him, so we'll see. So she hasn't been too, at me. It looks like she's pulled even more hair, fur. So that's a plus, because even though she had a lot in there, they weren't always covered. I'm looking for movement. She smells romaine. Hold on, Lily. I have to give her like one at a time. Okay. Look. Okay. I'm gonna put this one over here. Look, Lily. Look at this one. Right there. Let me rub her first. Let her know I'm just in here. I'm gonna have to clean this out because, yeah, I'm gonna have to get my little scraper and clean out, because I see she has poop over there. Because normally this is her poop spot, but because the box is in here and it's kind of big because she's a big rabbit, she's made another poop spot. I see some movement right there. So when I'm done, I'm going to get my little kitty scooper and scoop that out. And hopefully, I think the problem is that towel that I have right there. She's laying on it and pooping right there. So I may move the towel out. But they are moving. So I'm going to make sure we still got 7 babies in here. Get the phone positioned so I didn't do a great job recording. They're getting bigger. Doesn't take them long. We'll make sure we got 7 babies moving in here. There's one. Hey, Lily. You want another one? Look. Okay. So, she got so much fur. Looking for that belly. This one doesn't look like it has a big belly at all. So that's one. That one does. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is 6. Where's the 7th one? She got so much fur in here, y'all. Hold on. She pulled more fur. I can barely see them as is. Okay. It's 1. 2. They want to be by each other. 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. 7. I'm trying to get it where y'all can see them, but she got so much fur in here. I don't know if y'all can see them. But hopefully you can see them right there. So I'm going to put them here, Lily, here. She's Okay, here. Put them back over here together. Oh, wait a minute. It's one here that I didn't see, and it's dead. So maybe she had 9, because there's one right there, and I didn't see it at all. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, y'all, so she had 9, and I didn't see that one. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah. She had 7. She had 9 altogether, and I didn't know that she had one that had passed. And I'm actually smelling it here. Yeah. That's insane. She had 9 babies. Yeah, I'm sorry, Lily. I don't have any more treats, but I'm glad I found it. It was like down here in the corner. So let's see why she had stuff everywhere, because these things, these babies, these kids, they busy. Oh, what I'm smelling. I just sniffed it and I'm not smelling anything. But like I said yesterday, stuff like this happens. She got blood in the nails. Oh, poor baby. I'm gonna go discard of it and clean my hands. Now I gotta turn my camera off without touching it with my left hand. Okay, so I just had to come in the house, wash my hands. And don't you know when something happened and you using your hand for something, the minute you something wrong with your eye. I'm just saying, y'all. So let's go outside and talk about it. So my chickens are a little loud because they act like they don't have food in there. They have food in their containers, yet they still want me to put food on the ground for them. And plus, today I'm supposed to be turning the mulch in their thing, but I'm probably gonna wait because it called for rain tomorrow. But anyway, so these right here, I didn't grow this from seed. Now these here, they grew from seed, but these I wanted a little jump, so I went and got some starts from Lowe's, me and my husband. And then of course this is from seed. This is a start, and these are tomatoes. I also have beans planted in here, but I have the beans planted along this section up in here. You can see one of them right here. This is a bean. And then all of these beans have come up. And the goal is, see the tentacle thing right here? The tendril, that's what you call it. The tendrils right here. Hopefully I can get them to grow up the cattle panel and over. And so this right here, I'm thinking this is one of mine. This might be a start, but it's gotten too much water. Not because I watered it too much. It's just been raining a lot, and that happens. Now, when you see yellow leaves, you're either seeing yellow leaves because it's too much water or maybe too much nitrogen. And I haven't given any fertilizer to them, so it has to be too much water, but not from me, but from God watering it. So all you have to do is just pinch them off. Because I think I'm gonna line, even though my husband don't want me to use buckets, I might line some buckets up here and plant squash and stuff in them, because I just love the way they grow in the buckets as opposed to in the ground. This is also a tomato plant. This one I grew from a seed. This bean over here is taller than the other ones. And then these over here, they're all different kinds of beans, pole beans and stuff like that. I didn't plant any black-eyed peas. My husband's like, I don't want no black-eyed peas. Anyway, this is a pepper plant. And I don't have anything labeled because I kind of plant the same things every year. So you get to know what the leaves look like once they grow. Unless it's something different that I'm doing, then I'll probably put it in there. So all down here is nothing but tomatoes and beans. So that's what you're seeing. You've seen one bean plant, you've seen them all. That's my compost area right there. And then over here I have cucumber starts. I grew from seed. But when I put them out here, they look like it was about to die, but then all of a sudden, they pop back to life. And then I also planted some more cucumber seeds in here. I don't know if they've come up yet because I haven't looked. But this one has so many blooms on it, so I expect maybe in a few weeks or so, we'll start seeing if they get pollinated well. And I've been seeing a lot of bees lately, so hopefully they get pollinated to the point where we can start having some actual fruit growing on it. So all down in here, I planted more cucumber seeds. Cabbage in here, but I decided to do my cabbage in these bins here, and they're starting to come up. I'm gonna have to see here. That's all cabbage. So when I put this phone down, I'm going to bend this thing down like that so that it can get what it needs. Or maybe I do it like that there. And I have to remember to keep watering them because I haven't. As you can see, it's dry. So I'll be watering these today. Even though it rained last night, but it doesn't look like any rain got to these. So you're seeing, I just randomly plopped these in here like maybe a week ago. And they've already come up. But I do prefer growing my squash and stuff in buckets. We have more cucumbers right here. You see the cucumbers starting to come up right there. Now the thing with cucumbers and squash, you see that cucumber leaf? It also looks like the squash leaf. But I know where I planted stuff. So 2, 3 big ones. And then these are all tomatoes that I grew myself. I tried to space them as much as I can. That way, if I have to come back with a tomato cage, I can. Just so that they're not leaning over when they get the fruit on them. Over here, I have these 3 beds. These are what I started with when we first did the garden over here. So last year, I had cucumbers growing up on this red trellis. This time, I'm going to do my beans here because we took the cattle panels down and moved them over there because they cost so doggone much now. They're $65. They might be more now. And I haven't planted anything over here. Now, over here we got beans, and the beans are going to grow up on here. And hopefully the vines from these sweet potatoes right here. Now, these were starts that I bought. And some people say that these don't really produce any potatoes. So I do have sweet potatoes in the house that I need to get in the ground. Over here is plain potatoes, Idaho, whatever. And then down the middle, I did throw in either zucchini or squash. I can't remember. I placed them strategically in the middle. I do need to weed out a little bit, but these potatoes are looking good. The only issue I'm having right now is I'm starting to see this on here as if it's trying to flower, which means it's almost time for you to be done with them, but I'm not ready for that. So what I'm going to do is just take it and pop them flowers off and let this thing drag on out, because it's no way I have potatoes in here ready for anything So I don't know why they're doing that. But when I see it, I just pop them off. Bed over here. We just put stuff everywhere. You see stuff everywhere over here. Because at that point, we was tired. My back was hurting. I tried to be strategic and do one side with squash and like yellow summer squash, and then one side with zucchini. But in the end, when you plant with somebody else and they ain't on the same timeline you on, stuff gonna happen. So we growing food, period. Now these are too close together. I told my husband to space them out, but that's okay. We gonna let them grow and they gonna do what they do. So we have squash, zucchini. I don't know which is which as of right now because the leaves look the same. The only difference, maybe when they get a little bigger, you can tell. But this leaf is a little different than, if you can see, this leaf. You see it's more lines in this one. So this is supposed to be squash. This is probably zucchini. That's how I'm going to tell it. Now let me show you this bed over here. See, I got my thing here. I just got to water it, but I don't water it when it's hot like this. Either if I do it in the morning or do it in the evening, but I can't do it in the middle of the day. But try not to step on it because I don't know where I'm stepping, because I got a weeds thing out too. But I'm trying to let stuff grow up a little bit so I can tell what's what. So in this bed, we have majority corn. And then I think this row right here, we last minute did okra because he didn't want okra, but I did. So I was like, just do one row with a bunch of okra. So I just did one pack of okra. That way, if I want to can up some okra, tomato, and corn, if the corn produced like I want it to, I just need like four jars. That's all, just 4 jars. So I don't see anything coming up yet when it comes to the corn. It might be, but I don't see anything. And the thing with corn is you need a lot of water. So I water twice a day. Didn't do it yesterday though because it rained. So I do the corn twice a day because they need a lot of corn. They need a lot of corn. They need a lot of water. And then over here, we left that branch there as a divider so we know what's what, where we stopped at. And we stopped right there with the corn and the okra. I didn't know this was something from last year, whether it was a tomato, because it kind of looked like a tomato, right? So my husband's like,
leave it there so we'll see. We'll see if it produces anything or not.
So it's there. Over here, those 3 things right there, 1, 2, 3. Those are pumpkins. From the pumpkins, and I grew those in the house. From the pumpkin out over here is all watermelon. Okay. And over here is watermelon and I believe he put cantaloupe. This is his whole project. This bed is always his project. The only thing I did was help him with it and added my pumpkin over there. My peach tree, squirrels and birds have pretty much eaten every piece of fruit I had on there off. Nothing's on the apple tree, not even blooms. This tree here is my plum tree, and it is loaded, but I don't know for how long. So, off subject, if anybody out there know somebody who do t-shirts, DM me in my Instagram or email me, because I'm trying to find somebody that can do some shirts for me. Y'all know how I like to say, let's talk about it. I want that one, like some t-shirts and mugs, and of course the channel Tommy Bites TV. Oh God, I can't get in my gate. Tommy Bites TV. And I kind of want that, like with a farmhouse, and then the words inside the farmhouse. I don't know. We could talk about it if you know somebody. Let a girl know. Let a girl know. Okay. I want to show you some of the things that I have planted out here. So in this, see, I got my trash right there, but this right here is, I have strawberries that I need to move, and I don't know where to move them. And this one I have strawberries that I want to move. And they're loaded, but something keeps coming over here eating it, and it has to be a squirrel. That's why I want to move them. See how it's chewed around, honey. They went to town on this strawberry. Okay, so I just gave them feed. They had a little bit in their little thing here, but I put more in there. Now this feed right here, they love this feed more than that feed I was getting from Tractor Supply, the pellets and stuff. This right here is real feed from a feed store. You can see bits of corn in there and other products that they use. I don't have the bag to give you the exact ingredients, but they love it. Yeah, they go crazy over it. And it costs less than the feed at Tractor Supply or any other store that you would get it from if it's not a feed store. This is their own blend that they make. And I got 2 50-pound bags, and I hardly paid anything for it. I paid what I paid for one bag at Tractor Supply. I was able to get 2 bags, 50 pounds each. And ever since I started giving them this feed, the production has been better. The eggs taste, the eggs taste good before, but they taste really good now. And I gave my neighbor some eggs the other day. I had my number on it because I've given away eggs free to my neighbors, because you never know when you need something. You don't want to always charge people for stuff. You know what I'm saying? You might need something. But to offset the cost of feed for them, the rabbits and stuff, I am going to start charging now, because every time I give them eggs, they're like, no, let me pay you. You should be charging us. So I will be charging. And I'm not charging a whole lot, but enough just to offset the feed prices. So I'm not losing money. So y'all have a blessed day, and I'll see you guys in the next video. So I forgot, this is Red. Red was also bred, and Red was bred to Peter. So Red is short, and she is bigger. She looks like she's pregnant. She's not gonna let me try to palpate her or anything like that, where I'm feeling underneath her belly. But I gotta give her some feed, not feed, everybody has that, pellets already. She needs hay. So she's on watch for this week, because she's also been bred, and her due is also on, I believe, Friday. I'll put it in here to let you know for sure when I look at it, because I keep the notes in my phone. But she is due at the end of the week, just like Lily was. So we're gonna be watching her with the hay and see if she starts gathering it in her mouth, and we'll know when we need to put the nesting box in there. You don't want to put the nesting box in too soon, because then they turn it into a litter box. So I'm about to end this now for real this time, because I gotta scoop out this poop, or scrape it through the holes rather, in there, so that she's not sitting in poop. And I'm talking about Lily over here, the mama, because she's turned that, and with her hay there, it's blocking it too. So yeah, hopefully all the babies will continue to do well. She even has poop up on top of the box. So let me get this cleaned up.
Dry. Do you know I'm looking, and I can't help but smile? Do you know how much I love you? You put my favorite song on, I put my feet up and Can we just sing along? And I can't help but feeling, just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I watch you as you sleep. You don't know I'm looking. With you everything's complete. Do you know how much I love you? I put your favorite song on just to wake you up. When I dance around, I can't help but feeling, I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here together? If I could stop the time, don't you know that I would? 'Cause I'm just loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? Forever, forever, forever. I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever? I'm loving this moment. Can we stay here forever?